Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with Yo Boy, BdoubleO. I'm here for you. You were sitting there, bored, wondering, what do I do next? Let's check a YouTube. What's old B-Dubs up to? And here I am. Here I am with a video for you today, and I'll make it so worth your while. Just watch and see. I'm not sure yet what the end exciting goal of this episode is going to be. Usually, I'll pop in and I'll know. I'll know right from the start. This is what I'm going to do today. Today, I'm not quite sure. I know the long-term goal, and it's this castle. But beyond that, for today, what special thing are we going to do? I'm not sure. But we have done a lot here. I've replaced a lot of this. I've gone through a hellish nightmare of breaking a lot of monster eggs. I am surely paying the price. Let me just tell you that. Or monster egg stone blocks. Yeah. It's been really rough and annoying and slowed the process down like crazy. But that's okay. It's okay. I really like it. I think this is really coming along, and I'm glad we made this decision. I'm really glad. I think so far, it's given some nice feel. Now, Game of Thrones, what is it? Season 7 is rolling right now. And I haven't been watching it. I've caught up with all of them, all the seasons, but I like it all to air. Let it all air, let it all roll, and just let me binge that. Let me watch multiple episodes a day. You know, that's what I like to do. So when the season's over, I'll get all caught up. But as we've mentioned multiple times, this castle now is kind of a reference to the Red Keep for the Lannisters have taken over in the city of, what's the name of that city? I don't remember. Not quite sure. But yeah, the process is going slowly. This right here, this tower right here, let me just tell you about our material situation. This tower right here, one row, just like this row right here, this row down or column, it's a column, is a stack of blocks. And that is minimum, I think that's 8 wide. Maybe not. It might be 8 wide. So that right there is like 8 stacks, that wall. So we're going to take other trips out to the mesa. Okay. That's how this is going to go. No question. But it's certainly coming right along. Things are moving along nicely. I'm happy about it. Now, I did get some... Oh, I thought that was a skeleton. I did get some recommendations about our palette here. And I like them. I really do like them. But I'm a little unsure about how to go about doing them and if we should do them. I guess the creative world is going to be the best way to show you this. I want to walk up to this to really get a feel for the scale. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's massive. Good. So not only does it look massive, it feels massive when you're at it, too. That's nice. Okay. My dream come true in this game is to complete a castle like this and have it all finished. Interior, rooms, everything. I can say with confidence that a project of this size in survival mode is going to take us, if we stayed on it consistently, if we did it every single day, every single episode, it would take us several months alone. Yeah. And you know how this is. I mean, it's YouTube, so we gotta kind of just change things up a little bit to keep it interesting. So, I mean, here's the harsh reality. It's going to take a long time to get this castle completed, fully completed. I mean, look at all the other castles that we have in this world, you know? But I think we have a good system if you do look at the other castles. We basically go in waves, you know? We get like the first stage done, and then we'll go back and revisit later. Yeah, let's knock you out. Thank you. We'll go back and revisit and handle the interior. All right. Yeah, let's not worry about that for right now, but let's get this. We start working on some interior in the rooms and the wall, you know, the walls and all that stuff. So that's kind of the approach I want to take with this too. I think that'll be a good way to go. Just to, you know, we want to get to a point to where we feel like, okay, we've done a lot here. We've done a lot of good stuff, and it feels like it's at a good point for us. So that's where I want to get it. I don't know. That's going to be truly just a feel thing. I don't think there's going to be any specific moment like, okay, we've got a throne room done, so we're good. You know, that's not going to happen, I don't think. But we'll just get the feel for it and say, okay, feels like we can kind of move on for a little bit. Outside, visually, I really want to get some stuff done, though. I want to get... it's not looking as cool as I want it to look quite yet. So we got to get it there. But let me head over to a creative world. And let me show you some of these suggestions that were made. So last episode we made this. And we said, this could be good. You know, some yellow accents here and there. We get some wood involved to add some detail. That could be good for us. Tried out some of these other blocks, not super happy with them. But I was reminded by you guys about something else. Boom. Boom. Uh-huh. Thank you. Okay. Boom. And boom. And boom. So, because of our resource pack, we have some other toys to play with. A generic, actually, he mentioned this as well. He sent me a picture of one of the tweets that was sent to me, and he said, didn't want to spam you, but feel like you should see this and give this a try. And, oof, oof, oof. It does blend fairly nicely. I do like it. I like it quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's get it from a distance. And I mean, this isn't on a huge scale. But that does work out nicely for the corners, doesn't it? I do like that. And here's where this could get really interesting. Well, let me show you the brick first too. People were saying that brick could work very nicely here. Okay, we don't have we don't have a way to make this work like that. So let's just go boom, 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 boom. You know, all of those colors work nicely together, which is cool. That's cool. But this makes things very difficult because it's like these are not easy materials to come by any means. It's difficult to get the brick. It's difficult to get the granite. But what I was thinking, my thought process, if we did manage to get a lot of granite, we could do something really drastic where, like, we re-terraform the mountain that's on, and we make it like a granite mountain. A mountain made of granite, and the castle is like carved out of the mountain. You follow what I'm saying? So it'd be something like this. And then it looks like the castle is actually part of it. This is a small scale example. But the tough part about this is it's just so much granite. It's so much. It would be so difficult to make that work. But it could look really, really cool. Either way, those are some really inspiring ideas, and I pass these along to you. I doubt we're going to do this, unfortunately. But I pass them along because maybe you're in creative, and you're using this resource pack, and you want to give it a try. Be my guest. Go for it. Let's take a look at it without the resource pack even. And see what that looks like. It might still look good. I mean, the colors are fairly similar, except for the brick, of course. But yeah, even that could work. And straight up vanilla. So, yeah, those are some ideas for you. You could give them a shot and see. Maybe you'll like them. You know, I'm really excited to see what the new texture guy is going to do with, like, the granite, diorite, and andesite. That'll be really interesting to see how he takes those on. But anyway, those are just some ideas. Let's take a look at the concrete real quick. Are there any colors that work in here? We've got that, and orange is going to be too much, but brown. Oh, that is kind of nice. That is kind of nice. And the solid concrete, which you look like brown concrete. That's a little too dark, but this is a nice blend right there. I do like that. So maybe we'll get some of that in there to add texture as well. Brown we can farm with cocoa beans. So this is great. This is all great. Maybe today I'm feeling like we dig in, and we get some detail done on some of the towers. And we try to use. I have collected some granite on my way back from the mesa. So we might be able to pull something off and get a real life look. I've put some work in with what we've kind of talked about and what we kind of planned, and I'm very excited. I'm extremely excited. And it's got me at a point to where I'm not sure what to do with this video. Because I really want... let's see. That view we've been getting over there is a little far away. Let's see if we can get a little better view. Yeah. So, oh man. Oh, that looks so good. To me. I talked about this in the Hermitcraft video about styles. You know, straight lines, clean textures. I'm the opposite of that. And that hits home with me. It makes it feel, to me, it makes it feel more realistic. Or it just adds more of a, fantasy feel, more interesting textures and stuff to the look. That's me, though. That's me. Okay? I love this. I think it looks so good. Thank you so much for that suggestion I mean, I'm gonna love you and hate you, okay? The granite is brilliant. I think it looks so good. It blends with this. It adds a brick texture into this. It's really, really good. But getting granite's not the easiest task in this old world that I have here. So that's gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt. And of course, I've never collected it because it's not one of my favorite blocks. But it sure works in this situation, don't it? Oh! So here's my dilemma that I've been talking about. Like, I want... My time is always limited. Every day, it's always limited. And I can only get so much done in a certain time frame. I want to get more of this. I want to detail more of this. But... if I decide to go that direction, I mean, I'm saying a lot. I could definitely do more. But if I go that direction, that might push the video to tomorrow. But if I do push it tomorrow, I can get a ton. I could probably get this whole section done. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I always feel bad. I feel bad and good because I feel good because I'm like, yes, I'm giving you a great, fantastic video. But I feel bad because then there's a day without video. It hits some people and it doesn't hit other people. You know, some people like it, some people don't. What's in this chest? Garbage. Haven't checked that in a long time. Anyway, I'm thrilled with this. So maybe we get a little up close look at what's going on over here, shall we? We'll head on up the old rickety walkway and see what we got. It shouldn't be rickety, but so, oh man, it's a cool look. It's such a cool look. Having that right there when you walk up to these gates here, which I'm thinking these gates should be more like this, maybe a little taller, make it feel a little more grand. I didn't do this backside, just because of the materials, but basically, let's see if we can get a better view from from over here. This might do it. Yeah, this is great. Okay, so the edges, we've cut the corner. There's no corner, and then but the edges of these, these aren't even the same size. This one's 6, the other one's 5. That was a mistake, but it's turning out perfectly fine. The edges are the polished andesite, and then we've got quite a bit of just regular granite down on the bottom. And this is where, you know, terraforming the terrain to adding granite down here could end up being really cool, because it would look like it's just blending right into the building. And then that gradients up to pretty much nothing. You just have little bits here and there. And then the brown sand, concrete powder, which is working out fantastic. I originally did this roof up here in spruce, and this is just a wrapping around. Kind of hard to show it, but and then there's fences up there. But the spruce was a little too dark for me, so I went to the oak, and it looks better. It kind of hits that yellow a little bit more, which we said was a good contrast for this red, and I think it is. Ronald McDonald would say the same thing. And then I did like a little notch out right here. Pop this up, baby, out a little bit, and I think it's looking really good. Let's go down here. Let's do a little bit of granite down here. We'll just kind of take the existing terrain and we'll just replace it with granite. Okay? This will be a little bit, we'll have to do this a little strategically. 1, 2. Okay. Let's actually, oh, heavens. That all went very poorly. Not as I expected. Goodness, place a block the right way for once in your life. Okay? Good? We'll just go like this. This will be easier. Just do it by hand. It is getting a little dark, so that's not great. But I want to see, you know, it's going to be a very sharp cutoff into the building, but I want to see if this even does the trick. And we might not even be able to get a good view of it from here and how things are, but we could at least try. We could at least see. All right. Let's go here. Get this. Ooh, water source bronc. Okay. This. It's just use a shovel, B-dubs. It's getting nighttime, and it's scary. All right. There we go. And then get this out of here. Ooh. I mean, what we're gonna do if we do decide on this, this is going to make the project really difficult. Ooh, I like ooh. B-dub's getting the chills. No feather falling. Don't need it. I just heal up quickly. Any monsters nearby? Don't see any. Do see any. Let's get that. We're probably not going to be able to see what I just did. I'm thinking we're going to do a little pillar. Like, off this tree over here. and we'll get an idea. Here we go. All right, let's pillar up with this. Fantastic. And we'll see what we got. This will give us a close enough angle to be able to tell when we do this on a bigger scale. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. It's that seamless transition where the granite from the terrain just kind of smoothly transitions into this building. And it makes, like, if this over here was granite, let's turn this dirt into granite instead. Could even leave the stone or kind of gradient into the stone. It might make a really cool look. That might be the thing that gives this castle the feel that we were looking for. Quite possibly. Who thinks we'll survive this fall? I'm going to give myself a little bit of a cheat. Just a little bit. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a cheat. Okay. Oh, man, it's good I did, I say. Oh. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's a little annoying. You can't place a torch on that. That's too bad. I want to go... I'm just trying to see how feasible this is going to be in our world. So let's go out a little bit and let's see how long it takes before we start seeing granite. Here's a little trick. Your horse moves slow in the water, but if you jump them, can I just spam jump? That makes a little bit better progress. I like that. That's nice. Okay, so in my opinion, we're north. Let's see, what are we? We are north of the kingdom. And I feel like I should start seeing new blocks over this way. Could be wrong, but I know that I saw horses. They weren't in the same update though, were they? There's a bunch of horses right over this way. Right? Oh boy. Make that jump. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, it must be right over this way. But if it's just over here, you know, this isn't a bad trip by horse at all. It's definitely doable. Like, do we see any granite, andesite, or diorite in that mountain? I don't. Okay. Yeah, these are the horses over here. This could be new terrain. There we go. Oh, look at those beauties up there. Never saw them. There we go. Okay. All right. This is good to know. So we can come over here, not very far away, pull a decent amount of granite. I don't think there's a crafting recipe for it. There is for diorite. I believe there is for andesite as well. And it includes quartz, which makes that kind of not an option anyway. Not a great option. I've tried it in the past. Doesn't feel too good. But this is good. This is good. You know, we're even kind of low on resources, so we could even start a branch mine out here and get a bunch of granite that way. But just like that, we had like 50. We just got a stack, let's say. Maybe a little less. I'm not sure. Which horse is mine? This one. Okay. So that's new terrain. All of this snow stuff, the way it cuts off real weird right there, makes me wonder if this is not new, but I believe it is. Oh yeah, that is new. There's andesite right there. Okay. Oh, look at, there's so many horses out here. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so this is it. I mean, this is it. This is my life from now on. I'm going to... Whew, look at all this out here. I'm going to be a granite collector. A major granite collector. And hopefully it's not going to end up being too bad. Like, this surface hunting is not great. I'll say that. Oh, a flower forest right here as well. I've never really traveled very far out this way. So yeah, maybe, I don't know. What's going to be the best way to get granite? Oh, I want to test something while I'm right here. What's going to be the best way to get granite? You guys will be able to tell me. It works for me. Why doesn't that work for you guys? Some people saying they have some weird, like birch sideways is weird for them. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Help me. Help B-dubs out. What's the best way to collect granite in heaps? I mean heaps of it. I'd very much appreciate it. But I think that's going to do it for today, everyone. We got some great progress done today. I mean, it doesn't really look or feel like it, maybe. Especially since we're just out here sitting. Ooh, a black bunny is cool. But, oh, there's some granite. Ooh, a nice amount of granite. Horse? Okay, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Yeah, that's a nice amount of granite right there. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is my life now, everybody. This is my life. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, everyone. Love you to death, and we'll see you all in the next episode.